Hello everybody, it's King back here with another video. Today guys, we are back with some more Marvel's Spider-Man. Now, just a few things to get into before we start this video. For you guys, it hasn't even been a day since this, which is episode 2, will come out. For me, it's been a few days, just because I realized that instead of just continuing a normal campaign like I had intended to do, I could do something called New Game Plus, but I could only do that if I fully completed a campaign first. So if I could complete all the story missions, and then I could start something called New Game Plus, which basically, as you guys see here, is level 50. It allows me to bring over my level and all the suits that I've unlocked and all the gadgets that I've unlocked, as well as all the skills over here, skills, gadgets, as you can see, all maxed out from my previously maxed campaign, or very close to max. It's about 87% completion on the map right now, to this brand new campaign. So that's what I've gone ahead and done. We're going to be playing on Spectacular, which is the 4th difficulty, instead of the first video where you guys had seen, which was on the 3rd difficulty. Also, we are going to be playing with all of our skills and gadgets and suits unlocked. So periodically, while we're playing this campaign, we'll be switching out these gadgets and stuff, and I want to do it so that every episode we'll play with like a different suit, just to showcase it, and also, like, you know what I mean, see, it's gonna be canonically accurate, right? Because I don't want to just be switching like random suits randomly. So for example, if we're doing a stealth mission, we might use a dark suit, or the Spider-Man Noir suit, or the stealth big time suit, something that goes along with the theme of stealth. If we have to fight like some super like strong enemy, like for example Rhino, we might go with one of the more armored suits. So the Spider-Man MK, we might go with the Velocity suit, since that looks pretty armored. We might even go with Spider-Man 2099, just something that would make sense in that context. Maybe even the Iron Spider suit, you know what I mean? So we're not going to be choosing suits willy-nilly. They have to go along with the theme of that day's video. But we will be switching suits. We'll also be switching suit powers, just to make the missions a little easier and a little bit more fun. So with the 4th difficulty and with all this stuff unlocked, the actual missions shouldn't be too difficult, except the boss fights. Because this is the 4th difficulty, I don't want to underestimate the boss fights, but then again, I am level 50, so maybe the boss fights will be a little easier. I'm not quite sure. I just think this will be a fun way for us to get through the story, but also have some fun with the campaign missions as well. Because they were kind of like, the campaign missions, I don't want to say they were boring, but they were kind of tiresome, if that makes sense, right? They were like, I highly like the combat in this game, which is what kept me coming back and back and back. But the combat in this game, while fun, while you're praying to the story missions and recording the combat, like, it's not all that interesting. But with all these gadgets and stuff, hopefully we can add a little bit of spice to the repetitivity of this game. So that's all the disclaimers and everything. So from now going on, from episode 2 all the way to the end, we're going to be going on New Game Plus. So that's all there really is. The story is still the exact same. Nothing has changed story-wise, because it's still like a brand new campaign. I'm just letting you guys know beforehand. So let's get right into it, because Yuri's about to call us right here.
Parker,
I'm pretty sure.
Where are you?
Yeah, Dr. Octopus, actually.
We need to run an equipment check.
I'm almost there. Blocks away.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe.
I don't want to it's going to be super difficult not to spoil this game.
Gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
Like, I'm gonna do my very best not to spoil this game. However, this game has also come out in 2018, so like I love when I mess up like that on camera. No, but this game was like came out in 2018, right? So like, I don't think talking about it would be spoilers, but just in case any of my viewers haven't seen it, I'm gonna avoid talking about some things until we actually run across them. So, you know what I mean? Just so for those who have seen this, please try not to spoil in the comment section down below. Even though you know what I mean? If I've got to hold myself, you guys have to as well. Because there's definitely some stuff we gotta talk about later in some later videos. Like, honestly, I have a few problems with this universe as Peter Parker. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but like, I really do have some issues with this universe as Peter Parker. One of the issues we'll actually see either in this episode or in the next episode. So let's just get right into this. We're gonna go into the lab here to help Dr. Octopus, Octavius. It doesn't really matter what name we use, because it's kind of like, it's comic book accurate. It doesn't really care. Yeah, when I first saw this scene, I was like, oh my god. This scene hit me. Oh my god, bro. This scene hits me hard. The
grant committee's director will be here
especially
soon.
After finishing the campaign. Oh my god.
It's fine, Parker. I invented this
If
equipment.
there's one thing I have to say, the Insomniac Spider-Verse does its story so well. There's some like scenes that straight up look like they come straight out of a movie, with the emotional intensity, like almost the voice acting, like even some of the facial features that like the way they shift and stuff. It really is almost movie level acting. It's incredible.
Hold on. Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Oh, you know what? Rewatching this is the first time on camera that we see his hand spazzing.
But we're close.
Because in a few episodes, we'll find out that he actually has a disease where his body is like stopping the work, which isn't a spoiler, so that's why I'm talking about it. It doesn't really like affect the main like story.
Energy levels exceeded our expectations.
But like like later on,
certain viewpoint,
his like
it's a very
spasms
positive
get to like
development.
become
It
more and
doesn't
more
smell
noticeable.
very positive.
But I doubt
assure
the
you,
first
in the next
time.
phase.
Let's not
Originally,
get
I
ahead
just
of
thought it was
ourselves.
because of the lightning, but I guess not.
Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
You don't like the
Maybe you should take the rest
you
of
don't
the
like
day
the
off
smell
here.
of smoked human in the morning? Come on now, there's nothing wrong with you. I was gonna make that joke, and then I was like, isn't that like a little bit too cannibalistic for a Spider-Man universe? I was like, nah, it's fine. Oh, nothing like some grilled human in the morning.
Disaster. How could the dampener have failed?
It's always the most dark jokes that
Doc.
always get the laugh out of me. I don't
You're
know.
in bad shape, little guy. Let's see what's wrong with you.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a disclaimer. I hate these puzzles. One of the most annoying things for me during the actual main campaign was these damn puzzles. I hate them so much. Like, after doing them for so long, they're no longer difficult, but they're still
Circuit
just
burned out.
annoying.
Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
Ugh, so annoying. Like, honestly, though, this one was the easiest puzzle of all of them. So, I guess it was the first one, so it makes sense that it was the easiest. But all the others are just so much more, like, needlessly complicated. Like, they only, after, like, these first few ones, after I got a hang of it, it only took a few seconds each, but it was still super annoying. Alright. Let's go like this. That'll work, and then yeah, that'll work. So let's do this. Let's go like this, and then let's use our last thing here. Yep, there we go.
Nice. Okay, what next?
As I mentioned in my last video, I'm trying to
rebalance the voltage.
have my commentary like not be affected. Hopefully, yeah, that's what I do. So yeah, I'm trying to like talk more while I play this game instead of just playing this game. Which is it was a lot easier. That's why I didn't want to re-record episode 1 and make it a new game plus from the start. Even though like I said, it's been a few days for me, so I absolutely could have, because that episode 1 from all the ones that I've recorded like 3 or 4 at this point. I was just playing through the first little campaign mission there. But that one was the one that came out the very cleanest. Like the commentary was on point, the gameplay was on point, everything was just on point. And I'm hoping, like, I know not all my videos can be like that going on, but I'm going to try my absolute best to get them to be like very clean commentary wise, gameplay wise, just basically everything
He
wise.
asked me to review his work if I had time.
It's not always gonna be
Might as well
perfect.
dig in
There's gonna be
now.
times I mess up. It's kind of like when I was web slinging through the city and just kind of stopped there for a sec. Like, there's gonna be times where I mess up, and I'm not gonna re-record a video just because a few mess ups. But like,
Doc was testing a new
just keep in
contact
mind, I
material for the
am going to be
prosthetic.
trying to like make these videos as high quality as possible, and I also will be trying to release them daily, just because I really do want to start getting this channel back in shape. It's been so long since I've like
Hydrogel polymer composite.
since I've
Strong,
played
but there's
anything
a
on
lot
this
of
game on
impedance.
this channel, or like
Better tell
uploaded
Doc to
anything.
keep looking for
And I'm
other
going to be doing my
materials.
best to do way better. You know what I mean? Because I really do want this channel to succeed, and I really will be putting in some work. I have some big things planned for the next few weeks and the next few months, and a bunch of new
Get outta
games
here
that we're going to
before
be playing
I screw
here on the
things up for
channel.
Doc even more.
So yeah, you know what I mean. We expect a lot of good stuff on the channel for the next few months, at the very least. I might not be able to get daily uploads for an entire month, but I sure as hell will try.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's esteemed company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri, anything. I'm on my way.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention it, but this damage suit is actually what you're supposed to be playing the game with in this portion of the game with right now.
Looks like
just because
Jameson's
it's
got a
still
new
damage
episode
from
out.
Fisk's fight.
Wonder what my
We're not
number
gonna
one
be
fan
switching
thinks about
suits
the Fisk
until he
TikTok.
makes his new one. Because I think it's gonna be in this episode, like at the very end. But he goes. I'm gonna wait for this right now. J. Jonah always made me laugh, so I'm gonna hold on. Two-time.
Two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle.
Oh God, I love him
And-
so much.
And as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's book, Spider-Man, Threat or Menace, within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations, don't ask, not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah
Just
Jameson,
the Facts.
alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speak.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson's fist, right? I mean, one...
Okay, J. Jonah Jameson is just so... he's one of the best parts of this game. I absolutely love him.
Now that you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit?
I'm pretty sure that was a reference to the
ball this year
symbiote
anyway.
suit, but I'm not.
We spent too much
But I'm
integrating
not
Oscorp
sure. But I
surveillance
really like.
Worth it though, right?
In my own head
was.
canon, it absolutely is.
Until an hour ago. When the system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. We'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to get the towers back online.
Which is so
Fast.
stupid. Like,
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled, and we have no idea how
like
to fix
it's
it.
so stupid. You're telling me nobody in the entire police
love a
department could get
challenge.
a single
You take it,
tower
you buy
online
it.
without Spider-Man?
I thought you
What if he
trusted me.
suddenly dies one day? Just that's it. All the police become completely incompetent. I get it. It's for story
Let's take a
reasons.
look at this
But when
tower.
she was like, when I
put
saw the
Vance
amount
in
of
check.
towers on the map, I was like, hold up. You're telling me not a single police department has any competent like policemen at all? Come on now. Like, it was so dumb. This and the research tower missions always made
Had
me
a
feel
tower
like,
come
come
back
on,
online.
really?
Was that you?
Not just a pretty mask, huh?
Whatever you did, any chance you could do it to the other towers?
Sure, but just so you know, I had to sync up with the tower to fix it. I'm seeing all crime data in the area now. Looks like there's a break-in happening near me.
Great. I've got units nearby.
Don't bother. I'm on it.
Alright. So, this is what I was talking about here. Basically, there's like, I don't know, I want to say 4 or 5 towers in this area. Another maybe 2. I want to say 2 or 3. Just this entire area is just covered with towers. And not a single one of them is activated until you do it. I'm like, and it's like months at this point, right? And like, I'm like, come on now. None of the policemen have like managed to figure it out on their own. They're all just waiting for Spidey to come around and save them. It's just comedic. I don't know. Maybe like, I'm the type of person who like is very illogical, right? So like these types of logical inconsistencies, I know most people won't even notice them or won't
sure
even
these
think
guys
about them,
didn't
and they'll
forget
just be
their
like, "Well, it's a
keys?"
game." You know what I mean? It doesn't logically have to sync up. But for me, it always really gets to me. I don't know why, but it just does. I feel so bad for these guys. I feel so bad. Let's swing here. Ooh, nice hit. Oh, thank you. Also, you guys, like I said, are gonna hear a bunch of mouse clicking and like the keyboard. There's not much I can do about that. My apologies, but like,
Okay,
you know what I mean. I
wrapped
have to have the mic
for that.
close to my mouth so
Now
that
I'm seeing
you guys
assault
can hear me
near
without
you.
me
You're
speaking
in
too
luck,
loudly
Yuri.
and not waking
Your
everybody
favorite
else in the
tough
house.
but lovable
Oh my
grizzled
god,
seen
Spider
too
Cop.
much
Oh, let's go,
detective is in
Spider
town.
Cop.
What? No.
Tis
You promised you wouldn't do that any...
Spooder Cop. Spooder Cop does whatever Spooder Cop can. Oh, bro. I don't know if it was just me, but I remember as a kid, we all used to parody that song hard.
So you're the snitch.
Back off, creep.
Okay, I don't know why, but this makes me laugh every single time. Just pay attention to her model for a sec. Here. What is she doing with her hands? What is she doing with her hands?
Leave me alone.
Like, her hands just start spazzing before anybody even gets near her.
Help!
Like,
Police!
Get
I don't
away
know.
from
I
her.
know I should help you, but for that hand movement, I'm not really sure I want to. Like, I'm not gonna be. Like, I'm not. Oh. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really sure I want to. All right, you go to sleep, and you can go to sleep, and you can go to sleep. All right. I feel so bad. Oh. This makes it.
Walk away now, or she's dead.
Like, being level 50 and just being able to just, like, punch these guys in the face super quickly. Yeah, okay, I got you. You gotta have to let me aim, though. Yeah, so, like, it just makes sense canonically wise. Like, he's been Spider-Man for 8 years. You're telling me he's gonna struggle against normal thugs? Like, it doesn't make sense, honestly, which is why I don't like I said, I'm a very logical person. If being this sort, if being this level of strength messed with the game, like,
you got a good heart.
like, you know what I mean, too badly, I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, I logically would not be able to, like, allow myself to do
you
it.
Can, but just in case, there's a place called the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want charity.
Come on, it's Spider-Man indoors.
Hands down.
Mom used to make those. Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it out.
Yeah, see, here's another. I know I'm complaining a lot. It's not actually complaints. It's just. It's just. I've seen this like at least 3 or 4 times at this point, and like. It's mostly just these beginning couple missions that have so much sort of like that I can point out these sort of inconsistencies and stuff. But like that conversation on it right there was almost exactly identical to the Martha thing with like the Batman vs Superman. It's like wheat cakes aren't even all that common. You're telling me you just happen to have a mother who made them all the time.
Elevated position.
Like I absolutely get it. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like
surveillance tower.
Like,
are you
it is by chance,
narrating yourself?
But what? What? No.
Of course not.
You're hearing
Chief
things.
Never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
I can modify these towers to track more than just.
Like I know for most people it won't really bother them. You know what I mean? And like I also know I'm being very picky, so I'm not complaining with the game in that regard. The game is absolutely flawless, but at the same time, these are just little things that I noticed that I wish I could talk to about with someone, just because I like when things aren't like logical to the absolute extreme. I don't know why, but it always did bug me.
Towers are picking up all kinds of.
Like it didn't matter if I was a kid and I was like role playing for fun, or if I was like playing a game or something. If I found like a logical inconsistency, I just like I couldn't get my head to wrap around it. It always bugged me so bad. Alright, what are we supposed to do here now? Investigate the ROI. Oh, the backpack? Okay. Yeah, I guess this is like sort of the tutorial missions. There's no point in skipping it just for new players who haven't, had the chance. So, here's the thing with these backpacks, right? If you're gonna look for them, normally, you're not gonna be able to find them. What you should do is instead hit the V button, right, when you're close to it, and it were highlighted in gold. You see how it's highlighted in gold? It will make it way easier to find. Because I know when I first started off this game, I couldn't find these backpacks for the life of me.
Backpacks from high school.
I was like constantly looking around the building, couldn't find it. If I had just pressed V a single time, and it would have lit up, and I would have known where it was. Because the beam gives its general location, but it doesn't give its specific location. Yeah, look at all those backpacks. Oh God. I literally just finished getting all these backpacks in the in my own like already completed campaign.
Still there?
They were such a
Got
pain
a
to get.
robbery a few blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it.
Oh, there it is.
Part man, part spider, all cop.
All right, this is where these gadgets are gonna come into play. Cause I'm gonna show you guys how cool this is. All right.
Hey fellas.
Spider-Man! Shoot him!
No, wait, you don't gotta shoot me. Don't you think that's a little rude? Boop. There we go, and it's done. Bro, I love that so much.
More of them? Guys,
Where?
if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
Alright. I absolutely not gonna let you guys just fire in this, like... I'm not gonna let them hit any civilians, even though I kinda did just hit that man with a trash can.
Alright, Yuri. I'm gonna repair the last Chinatown tower.
But here's what I'm talking about, right? You guys saw how easily I took down these 3 guys, right? That is exactly what a Spider-Man who's had 8 years should be able to do.
Well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today,
Yeah.
Spider Cop is officially retired.
I was so sad. I was like, no, we just had
We'll
Spider.
all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless Yuri?
She left, bro.
Yuri, you there?
Nah, she left.
Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed her.
Nah, not even close. Like, I'm not gonna lie with you, right? When this first happened, I was like, oh, come on, we just had Spider Cop. He can't leave already, and it was a fake out. I was so mad. I was like, ah, let's go. We don't lose Spider Cop after all. Yeah, this game, there's some very charming moments in this game, quite frankly, and I really, really love what they did with the characters. I don't think there's a single character who acts out of character. I know with these kind of games, it's very difficult to like get a canonically accurate version, because like there's just so many like versions of the character that you can choose from. So trying to get the most sort of like, what's it? Oh, great! I get 1 health. Like, I understand that it's very difficult to like get a
Can't have people taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs.
Yeah, see, this is where he makes his new
suit.
suit.
For suit repair at the lab. Wonder if Dr. Octavius is left for the day.
Where's the lab? My apartment, police department. Bro, where is the lab? Oh, there. No.
Doctor, how did it go with the committee?
Yep,
I'm
there
so
it is.
sorry I screwed things
I
up.
was like, where is
Not
it?
at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
They did, like I was saying, right? They did a very, very good job with the
Left the lab
characters.
for the day. Good
Like,
time to work on my suit in private.
Dr. Octopus, right? I'm sorry, I should call him Otto, but I just have it. But like, Otto Octavius, right? In the beginning, like portions of this game, you can absolutely see what made Peter inspire him so not Peter. You can see why he inspired Peter so badly, right? He's the type of person who, if you were around, his charisma would absolutely infect you. You know what I mean? Like all these little cutscenes and like all these little voice recordings and all that stuff. It really is like it gets you to know the character without having to directly interact with them, and it feels like you've known them for years, even though you clearly haven't. Like they did a very, very great job with the characterization in this game. Like even characters who only appear for like a few cutscenes, like you can tell, you can almost read their entire story just from those few cutscenes. They did a very good job with the characters in this game. Like I've got to give them props. There we go.
Looks like Doc's gone for the night. Time to sneak in some spider work.
All right. This is gonna bring up something that I was talking about, right? One of my problems with one of my like 2 problems with Pete in this universe, but I'm gonna let this play out and then I'll talk about
Parker, Dr. Octavius, what you got there?
Chinese. If I know you'd be here, I would have... What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project.
The worry in Peter's eyes. You see what I mean? It's that type of like little changes that like really made the character. The way Otto's eyes widen from like the beginning, it's small and it's not very noticeable. But if you play the game 3-4 times, you can notice it. It's incredible.
I wanted to, but
yeah. See the sincerity in Peter's eyes, the way they squint as he's talking, like it would guilt. Like it's very, very like. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, or like maybe like others see it too. Tell me if I'm crazy in the comments. You know what I mean?
You're bound to be a target too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're telling me he used a lab that he knows he shares with others
I'll leave you to it.
for his spider gadgets without setting up any sort of tripwires, any cameras, anything, like without locking the door, nothing that would like, I don't know, protect, like give him a few seconds to hide his suit. It is the most irresponsible thing. You're telling me he was Spider-Man for 8 years and nobody found out with this sort of irresponsibility? How? This is like... he does something else in the game like later on, and well, this should be the recovered suit, but yeah.
Excuse me, late for work.
Yeah, so this should be the new suit, the white suit, but since we kind of have the you know what? Since we kind of have the I guess I can switch suits for this second right here. Let's let this cutscene go on, but and then I will it's because we already have the cut suit like picked. This is the suit that we should have currently. That little cutscene was supposed to be played with this suit. Here's the thing, right? A lot of people complain the suit is orange, and I really didn't like. I couldn't tell, honestly. Like, I think it's not as red as it needs to be, but I couldn't really quite tell, and I didn't really care. However, right, what I realized is that playing Spider-Man Spider-Man Miles Morales, right? I don't know why Marvel came in there, but
Spider-Man.
no, you gotta wait, Jerry, because we gotta talk about two things real quick. So, like, playing Miles Morales, right, and seeing Peter and Miles standing right side by side at the beginning of the game, you can tell Miles' suit is visibly more red, even though it's just like a hoodie, right? Like, you could tell his, not the hoodie, even though just like the face, right, the mask is what I'm trying to say, it's visibly far more red than Pete's suit. And I'm like, why would they do that? Like why would they, like, I never honestly noticed it, but as soon as I saw that scene, I was like, okay, wow, that is visibly more red than the Pete's 4 suit. I was like, why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the second thing, as I was saying, why would he be so irresponsible with Otto Octavius? Like, it made absolutely no sense. You're telling me 8 years as Spider-Man and you don't have, like, the slightest, like, sense of, like, self-preservation? Like, you're just leaving your suit out for everybody to tell? Like, you know the suit, like, you know that lab is, like, shared with multiple people, and you're still gonna use it just openly? It makes absolutely no sense to me. That and something else he does, it kind of I'm like, he's very irresponsible in this universe. I don't know why. I understand it's for, like, plot reasons, but I feel like there was definitely a way they could have had Otto, like, discover like, Pete, you know what I mean's connection to Spider-Man. I had to, like, go around that very carefully, not to be spoilery, but, like, without sort of, like, making Pete incompetent, you know what I mean? I feel like there had to be a better way to do that. Also, I'm pretty sure that this is just gonna, like, be... Yeah, you know what? We're 26 minutes into this. Let's keep going just for, like, another 5 minutes. My apologies, guys. My voice started cutting out there.
Wasn't that shut down when he was arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses.
Alright.
Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the location.
Alright, you guys here listen to Yuri while I drink some water so I can continue talking.
I'll be your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
Trying to web sling with one arm is so difficult.
Attention units, drug deal reported. Need an officer to check it out. Please proceed to Bowery.
My loyal listeners.
Alright. Oh, this is a base mission. Okay, I completely forgot about that. Select impact web and fire impact web at enemy. Awesome. Impact web
Doc could be proud.
Was my favorite gadget starting off this game, and then it switched to spider drones because they're just way too OP, and then it switched like to all these gadgets have their use. I think the only ones that I don't almost ever use is a trip mine. It's not bad. It's just like it's only useful under like some very specific situations. Perform 10 finishers on web 5 enemies to walls. Okay.
Lenny says there's more than one Spider-Man. Bite your tongue. That's all we need. An army of
there we go.
Mr. Fisk is always 5.
You guys are new here, so let me give you rule number 1. You do not want to be late with a shipment. Ever.
There.
Boss runs a tight ship. He does not like screw-ups.
Okay.
We had this guy once. He decided to stop off for a drink on the way to a delivery. That was his last delivery. You know what I mean? We get paid well because we deliver. Every time, on time. Got it?
Can anyone hear me?
Alright, perfect. Pop.
Freeze! I saw you!
You saw nothing. Bang. I saw you. I don't know what you're talking about. You must have seen someone else.
I swear.
Yeah, I'm not bothering hiding anymore just because it no longer matters. I have like suit perks and stuff that can like make me not worry about like them seeing me and all that, but like it also doesn't really matter. Especially because I'm trying to get these guys webbed up to walls, which is kind of more difficult than I want to admit. Alright, you know what, that's not gonna work. Oh, hold up. Maybe if I can just... That's gonna work. Alright, come on, man.
Oh crap! Look out! Spider-Man!
This is... it's so bad. You know what? I know how I'm gonna get these guys stuck to walls. I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, alright. Hold up. Okay, so first thing I gotta do is this, right? Web some of these guys up. First, let me get rid of this thing, I guess. And then, let me concussion blast them to the wall. There we go. Alright, now we can focus on performing some finishers.
More of them.
I was just about to say fishers. Alright, we're already on wave 3, so we have to try to get through this as quickly as possible. I can't even tell you how long this took me on the first playthrough the campaign. This is way more difficult than it looks, okay? Just because we're super over-leveled right now. Which is gonna, like...
Let's see what I can do to cut down the supply.
It's gonna, what's it called? Like, finish off soon here, right? Like, in a few levels, you won't even be able to tell we're over-leveled just because the enemies get super complicated. Plus, we're on the 4th difficulty. So, it's all gonna even out. It's just because this is the beginning of the game that's kind of way easy. You know what I mean? Once we have to start fighting some of the more complicated enemies, it's gonna definitely be more difficult. Okay, it's glad you guys are here. Suit comes with a suit power that gives you special abilities. Damn it, I don't want to activate the suit power now, though. Oh, this is such a waste of a suit power.
Dang, looks like
Oh, wait, I have quad damage on right now? That is not the suit power that I should have. Oh, I remember why I activated quad power. Oh, that is so unfair.
Oh, hey, more guys.
Quad power lets me do 4 times the damage.
Leave your shoes at the door.
It's so unfair if you guys haven't realized already. If you guys, yeah, the reason I have quad power on is just to make the bosses easier. Usually I don't use it like in the actual campaign. So usually what I have is refills that allows me to like instantly refill my gadgets and stuff.
Get down here and fight like a man.
I am a man, Spider-Man. All right, let's get up here. The best way to get finishers and stuff is all right, there we go. All right, just so you guys know, I have a perk that allows me to do 2 finishers to basic enemies, which is why, as you can see, I'm just kind of like using these perks real quick. Alright. Somebody with a rocket launcher who apparently doesn't know how to use it. Yeah, you're responsible without a rocket launcher. Here, let me help you out with that. You are so stupid. You saw me wind that up and you decided to do it anyway. Come on, throw before he fires. Oh, let's go. Oh, damn it. I really thought I could move slightly out of his range without having to dodge. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. Great.
I can't punch him if he's in the air.
I mean, you can't punch me either way, but like, sure. That's the excuse you're gonna give. You go to prison, Fisk is like, why didn't you kill Spider-Man? I couldn't punch him while he was in the air. Yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, web down.
And someone finally reported shots fired, so I've got officers inbound. Good work.
I'm not kidding you. The first time I did this space, it took me 15 minutes because I died 3 times. I died 3 times trying to finish these bonus objectives because it was just like, it is so, like I said, it is far more challenging than you would think so from just this gameplay. Like we have all the tools and skill sets now to just beat this. Well, whether it's like the gaming experience from beating this game now, we know how the combat mechanics work, to the to the gadgets or the skills and everything like that. It all just comes together to make us very OP. So what we have right now is increased focus, regeneration, increases damage when your health is above 100, and then it increases the amount you heal from focus. And then we also have, usually if I'm trying to like, I sometimes switch to this, which allows me to keep my combo without, like if I get hit once or twice without it fading. And then we have quad damage, but the only reason I have that on is just for bosses, just to make them go a little bit faster. Usually what I use is this right here, resupply, which allows me to just like, whatever gadget runs out, I can hit that button and it just will continuously fill. So yeah, that's kind of what we have right now.
If I'm gonna find all of Fisk's construction sites, I should recalibrate my mapping software to be more accurate. Using a depth-mapped post-process on photos of popular landmarks should do it.
Alright, let's go activate this tower real quick. I don't want to activate too many of these towers off camera, so we're going to try to get them all on camera. So while we swing through parts of the city, just to make it seem more, like, you know what I mean? More, like, interesting for you guys. While we swing through parts of the city, if there's this, like a cell tower nearby, we're going to grab them on the way. That way it won't just be me like recompleting the campaign while off camera. That way you guys can get a sense of accomplishment as well. Cause this campaign is our campaign, you know what I mean? We're here to have fun, and if you guys have any suggestions for suits that we should play or like some challenges we can do while we're playing the campaign, let me know and I will try to incorporate them. I'm pretty sure I almost just had a stroke. Inculpability? Like, those weren't words.
Committee. If Lance Corporal Texador's fitting tomorrow goes well, we should be...
Good old Empire State. Man, I love this town. Time to grab a snapshot. That'll do it. Map should be recalibrated now. Haven't done much photography since quitting the Bugle. Forgot how much I enjoy it. Should keep an eye out for more landmarks to shoot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play with you. I hated these landmarks. Because the backpacks are like, you just swing through, grab the backpack, and get going. It's so much more annoying with the landmarks.
Huh, it's Mr. Lee. Hello?
Peter, it's Martin Lee. I just wanted to let you know we need a little extra time to get set for May's party. I guess the cake delivery is stuck in traffic.
Oh, sure thing. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll swing by.
Great. Talk to you soon.
Like, it's just so annoying. It really
got
is.
Some time to kill. See what's happening out in the city.
It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I have to worry about it because apparently what I'll be fixing it, nobody else ever will. Like, I'm not calling your police departments incompetent, but I'm kind of calling your police departments incompetent. I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, bro, what makes it worse is whatever like police rooftop you land on, there's always at least 2 cops. I'm like, you guys have just been standing out here watching this broken cell tower for at least a few weeks, like sometimes even I think a month, or like, and you do nothing about it for real. I'm not talking about a few weeks or a month as in like now. I'm talking about like by the end of the game, right? I think a few months go by, or maybe a few weeks or something, and I'm like, how do you want to tell me that like for so long you guys just don't fix it?
We should be okay.
That's fantastic, Doc. We're back on track.
Provisionally, as long as our little incident escaped the mayor's attention. You be at the fitting tomorrow?
Definitely. It'll go great. We're gonna change the world, Doc.
Okay, I have to get him first.
Starting any more fires. See you tomorrow, Pete.
I don't know why I can't just save the guy in the truck first, because I'm gonna have to save them anyway. Yeah, save the civilian. I have to. Is he not done? Oh, there's another civilian right there. Okay. I remember doing this mission, but only once, and then the very, very beginning of the game, so I don't remember the details. Also, that kind of me being lost and kind of like walking back and forth kind of like stupidly, that's the reason I wanted to play through the campaign at least once before actually recording the campaign. I didn't want you guys to just get like 10 minutes of me just running back and forth. Where's the lever? I can't find the lever. I don't understand what's going on. That's basically what was happening to me the first time I played the campaign, and it wasn't very interesting or fun to watch. So that's kind of why we... sure, we have some time to get this one too until the main story goes up. So that's kind of why I'm like, you know what I mean?
Hi, Mr. Lee.
I was doing the
Hey Peter, we're all set for the party whenever you're ready.
Cool, I'm on my way.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was like so focused on trying to complete the campaign first, and I even like waited a few days before recording because I really wanted to continue recording because this game was just so fun and I wanted to share it with you guys. But I was like, I want to give myself sort of every advantage to make this game as like fun and interesting as possible without like letting my gaming skills sort of affected. So yeah, that's why we have the gadget on. We have a new game plus, just like we have me having already completed the campaign, and we're doing all these things just for the sake of the videos being more smooth and more like interesting, you know what I mean? Now we're gonna go all the way to that checkpoint, and then that's where we're gonna end today's video. It's already been around half an hour, I think, so I don't want my videos to be too long, but this is also Marvel Spider-Man, and like I want to say there's like 32, 36 hours worth of gameplay. I'm not even gonna bother with that crime. The only reason I did it before is because it was just in front of us. I don't know, actually, tell me in the comments if you guys want to see me do the crimes or not. Because if you do, then, like, if there's a crime while we're, like, just swinging through the city, we can deal with it. But if there's not, then, like, you know what I mean? If you guys don't want to see it, then I'll just ignore it, because it honestly doesn't affect anything. We already have all the crime tokens we need, so, like, it's not going to be a big deal or whatever. Alright.
Now, where did I put my bag?
There we go. Switching off to Peter Parker.
Mr. Lee's probably in the kitchen getting ready for the party.
Alright, and that's where we're gonna leave it off, guys, with Peter Parker's, for whatever reason, haunting face. I don't know what, I think it's the shadows, but just something about the eyes is honestly terrifying. But that's all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. Also, if you want to talk to me or your fellow viewers, use the comment section down below. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you've all had a wonderful day. If you haven't, I hope it turns into a great and wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out, guys. See you later.